Hi everyone, happy eclipse season. Welcome to Our Sky, Our Story. My name is Kelita Sahliah. I am a real angel. I'm a mother and I also dabble in crypto. So welcome everyone if you are new. Over here, we interpret our astrology by looking at the actual visible sky. There's links down below which explains more why I choose the sky, though it just makes a little bit more logical sense to me if it's happening in the sky to look in the sky, because when you do, you'll realize that mainstream astrology has been pushed ahead of time slightly. But check out the links below if you would like to. And yes, I did mention I dabble in crypto. I also have my Crypto Angles podcast where I link astrology of the sky to the crypto market to see how it could be impacting it. So feel free to check that out if you'd like. And I also offer personal birth chart readings. I have an example I've done for Bitcoin and XRP. Check them out if you'd like to. Of course, my private one, my personal ones are hidden, but I've done an example that's public for XRP and Bitcoin. There'll be one for Ethereum coming soon and some other cryptocurrencies, but feel free to check that out. And of course, if you'd like to support in any way other than liking the video, you can grab yourself a calendar. Now this is used, I use it every cycle every day, so it is getting used, but feel free to grab this. There is a 30% off going on right now up until mid-November, so do help yourself to that. And if you don't want to help yourself to that, you can enter the competition. I'm giving away, it's almost going to be 1 year on the 23rd. It will be 1 year since I've been doing these astrology videos. I'm super proud of myself. So I'm doing a giveaway. I'm going to announce the winner on the 2nd of November. So the 2nd of November, the winner will be announced in that video. Okay, so yes, and to enter, I'm giving away a free calendar or a free reading, so the choice is yours, one or the other. And what I'd like you to do is just put your sun sign emoji, as well as saying which you'd like, either a reading or a calendar, and make sure you like that video and make sure you're subscribed. I'm actually going to leave a comment, so I'm going to leave a comment. Make sure you comment on that and like that comment too, just to keep it all in one place. But anyway, let's get into this video. We go cycle by cycle, and these are the luminary positions. If you are new, like I says, don't believe me, Google it, get an astronomy app and see for yourself that I'm not gassing. And we usually go from the Sunday to the Saturday. Yes, darling? So as you can see, because the lighting, it's a bit like, I have to put it like that, but as you can see, there's no transits happening this cycle. You notice I'm using the word cycle because I'm changing my vocabulary and how I speak, because we are not weak. Yes? So yeah, because there's not much transits happening this cycle, we will be focusing on just the moon movements today. But because it won't be as long, I just wanted to share my synopsis really on astrology before we get into it. Courtesy of my son's drawings, I thought I'd leave it there for a bit until I draw the moon the moon phases. But anyway, I just wanted to say, when it comes to astrology, always remember that it is a tool. As deep as I go into this, by the way, this is the child asteroid, represents our inner child, the sea. Okay, this is Chiron, that's child. I forgot to add it for the past few videos, even though I says yes, we're going to be doing it now. So for those who are new, for those who are returning, sea is child. We will be following that asteroid and following our inner child from this point on. But anyway, back to just astrology. Astrology is a tool. My perspective of astrology is that it is basically technology. I see all of this from a technological point of view, highly advanced technology. Okay, that's how I see astrology. Like, it's not just this nature phenomenon. It's tech. It's highly advanced technology, and it works as like the control pads for us that kind of just go on autopilot. So yeah, it's this thing that works on autopilot. So that's why I always say astrology is a tool. Use the tool and never let the tool use you. I feel the information that I give is very different because I'm not giving the same information as mainstream astrology. And I feel because of that, even though it's literally just, you know, it is like nature, though that this nature is technology, but it's part of the hologram. And though I feel there's a lot of people that have fear of association when it comes to me, my content, and like supporting at times. These children, hold on a minute. Oh dear. So yeah, I feel sometimes there's this fear of association when it comes to me, because I'll turn around and say, "Oh, it's not Libra season. The sun is actually still in Virgo." If you can even just Google it and it will tell you the sun outside is in Virgo. So as you're watching this video now, around about this date, if you look at the sun, behind the sun is the Virgo constellation. It is. It just is. And this causes cognitive dissonance for people, because reason being, you're going to have people saying, "Oh yes, I'm Libra." You've got people saying, "Oh yes, I'm Scorpio. I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever star technology." When in matter of fact, the sun wanders through Scorpio the least. It's actually in the star constellation called Ophiuchus for longer than it is Scorpio. And then there's this like fear of association with me because I have crumbled their identity. You see what I'm saying? I've crumbled their identity. So this is why I need you lot to remember, if you are watching this video, that this is a tool. Okay, that's all it is. It's a tool. Don't associate yourself to this tool. Without us, the tool is irrelevant. As deep as I go into it, as deep as I love looking at the sky, as deep as I love astrology, I forget about it when I finish this video. I forget. As the cycle goes on, I forget. There may be times it's just like, oh, whoa, like I've got whatever intense emotions. Then I'll just have a quick check, like, where is that moon again? But ultimately, I forget. If I'm outside looking at the stars, I'll be like, oh yeah, I see that's that star constellation. And then it will pop back into my head. I'll be like, oh yeah, I see Mars. So Virgo's clearly behind Mars. Now, you can't see Mars right now because obviously it's in Virgo and the sun is in Virgo. So you wouldn't be able to see Mars right now. He's not clear. But this is what I need you lot to remember before we get into these moon phases, is that it's literally a tool, okay? And don't associate yourself to the tool. Don't turn this as your identity, because you are not your sign. You know, it's separate from you, though of course everything is part of you, but it's still separate. Because when you say, oh yeah, this is my sign, well, who it's, or this is yours, but I'm trying, how can I put it? It's not you. Okay. I'm like, okay, I have Pisces coding. I've got Pisces coding in my chart. So it's like, I've got it. It's a possession of mine. So it's not mine. It's something I'm utilizing. You see what I'm saying? I am not a Pisces. A Pisces isn't my identity. It's just part of my coding. Okay, it's part of the codes I've chosen to use and utilize while coming into this realm. And I just feel we can get so caught up in come on, pen work. We can get so caught up in like, oh, this is my sign, that's my sign, that we adapt it as our identity. But I need you to know, this is all irrelevant without your existence. It exists because of you choosing to be here. You see what I'm saying? So let's, you know, still dive into the codings and be like, oh yeah, this is the character traits of a Scorpio, of a Ophiuchus, of a Mercury, whatever. But it's not you. It's important to know that it's not you. and that you always need to trust yourself ultimately. Okay, as I just write the transits that's happening. Okay, so yeah, I just felt like I had to get this off my chest, because why is this not working? At the end of the day, it's technology, and you just need to use the technology. You don't need to use the technology, but use the technology, don't let it use you. It's a tool, the same way as money. Money is not separate from you. Money is just energy. It's a tool. Use it when you need. Without you, money is irrelevant. So it needs your existence to have the slightest of importance. And this is the same with change this pen. This is the same with astrology. It's all a tool, and you are greater than the tool. Okay, so we have 16th, 17th, 19th. Right, so I just had to get that off my chest. But anyway, moving on to the moon transits now. 11:04. I remember that for the timestamps. So getting onto the mover of our emotions. The moon is the technology that gets our emotions, our energy in motion. It gets that in motion. Is that bright enough? It gets our energy in motion. From our energy like going in motion, we then how can I put it? Is that okay? I had the ring light, but it's just let me just leave it like that. So our moon gets our energy in motion, and what I am going to say throughout this whole cycle, because there's not like any luminary transits happening, I am going to say rest is necessary. Allow yourself time to rest. I feel I needed to start with that, because as we get into the moon, you'll see it's literally transformation time, and you can't transform if you're a busy body. So it's time to slow down and rest. But the moon it gets our energy in motion. It gets our emotions moving, makes us happy, sad, frustrated, blah, 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 blah. Any type of emotion you can think of. It gets us in our feelings to move an emotion. Our emotions are energy. And when we act upon these emotions, when we act upon these feelings, this act that we do, because obviously the whole world is a stage, isn't it? The whole world is a stage. We act, and then from this act, our sun technology kicks in like a magnetism, our ego. It brings experiences to us for us to see it through our sun's ego's lens. Okay, so that's how I see this technology. So the moon is moving from Virgo. On the 16th, it touches base in Libra. On the 17th, it touched base in Scorpio. Late. It's very late it goes into Scorpio. Okay, so basically the whole of Libra is GMT time, because it depends on where you are in the world. It would be a bit earlier, but GMT is about 10:30. So and then on the 19th, it touches base in to Ophiuchus. Quite early it goes into Ophiuchus, and then late again on the 19th it moves into Sag. About 11 p.m. This one's about 10:30 p.m. So that's the moon's movements. And as I've mentioned many times, when this like death, rebirth, Ophiuchus energy and Sagittarius energy, it's a whole transformation. I've been telling you over the past videos, it's transformation time. I've been saying with the numerology of October, and not only that, but October meaning 8 anyway, because the numerology for the Gregorian time was 8, but obviously the Gregorian calendar, just like mainstream astrology, is just off. It's just off. But we are not technically in the 10th month. We're not technically in the 10th month. We are in the 8th. which is the 8 energy anyway. So this 8 energy is still there, along with, go and watch it for like more detail on this, along with 6 and 5. So these are the energies of the month anyway. Connection and change is happening. You're connecting with someone and change is happening. You're connecting with people, places, other things. There's a connection happening this month of October, and change is happening. 6 equals the material, so it's impacting the material. 8 represents wealth, and transformation of your toroidal field, because 8 is the toroidal field. Just like, do we have Taurus energy? No, we don't have any Taurus energy today. But yes, so just keep that in mind, that they're the general energies of this month, and it's transformation and change happening, and it's literally impacting the material. It's impacting your toroidal field, can bring about this drastic change, you know. So yeah, back to the moon anyway, mover of our emotions, as it moves through to Virgo, from Virgo on the solar eclipse. Because again, like many people are like, oh, Virgo is, that can update later. They're like, Virgo is a full moon in not full moon, new moon, or the solar eclipse is in Virgo. And I'm just like, is it? Not Virgo, Libra. I was like, is it really? Look at the date of this. I found my other phone, people. Do you know when I'm like, oh, I can't show you things? I can now because I found it. It's the 8th of October. The moon right now is in Leo. Okay. But as we move to the 14th, this is the 14th. Oh, can you see that? So on the 14th of October 2023, you can see the eclipse. You can see it's clearly in Virgo. It says star constellation Virgo. You can see Virgo up there anyway. So it's like, I don't know, I'm just getting to a point of like, come on, people. Stop just believing things that the world stage is saying. Stop attaching yourself so much to things. Just be detachable. I'm going to need you to be detachable. So that's why even as I go as deep as this, take your Snapchat and then just go live your life. Like, just forget about it. Like, honestly, because it's technology that runs on autopilot within you anyway, all of this. But anyway, going back to the moon, it's going, the eclipse is in Virgo. Clearly it's in Virgo, we just saw. So on Sunday, because we're starting from Sunday, I did talk a lot about that in the last cycle, so just check that out. But on Sunday, you're still going to be having these realizations. Your emotions are going to move you in this clear way, this logical and rational way, because when there is a no moon, new moon in the sky, when the moon isn't illuminated, you are more logical and rational and moving less by, oh my days, I feel this, I feel that. It's just like, no, this is actually, your emotions are being moved in a more logical way. So on Sunday, because Virgo is about, oh, how I want to give my love, Virgo is fueled by Mercury, and Mercury is in Virgo anyway, so all of this is amplified. Mercury is all about energetic exchange, it's communication, it's money, it's any form of energy exchange basically, and Mercury fuels Virgo. So Virgo is all about energy exchange. Virgo is the maiden. She wants to know, how can I give my love, how can I give myself? So it's all about, how can I give my love, my energy. She's very analytical in that nature, and as you can see, we've got a lot of Virgo energy. There's loads. She's very analytical. There's no stone left unturned. She looks at every detail. So if you are aiming to study or just do some research, now's the time. But I'm also going to say, don't do much stuff during eclipse season. Just allow yourself to rest as we get into this cycle. Starting into November, you can probably just start to like finish off all of the Virgo energies that's there, and yeah, just finish it off before the sun moves out of Virgo, basically, all your last bits. And if you're watching this video now, I probably suggest get what you can done. Get what you can done while before the solar eclipse comes in, so you can just truly rest for the next cycle and a bit, basically, and then finish off your last Virgo research analytical point of views by the end of October, going into November. But yeah, so something is going to be clear on how you are ready to exchange and give of yourself, to give of your energy, whether that's within your family, within your work, relationships, any type of thing. It's like, okay, how am I going to give my energy? Eclipse bring about massive changes. It brings about massive changes. So you are going to begin to have a realization, a clear, rational, logical realization on how to move your energy as it's in Virgo. When it moves to Libra on the 16th, so on the moon day, Monday, it's about, Libra is of course about bringing balance. It's about bringing balance. It's about the idea you've got in your head here, and it's bringing it out into the plane of existence. I always say that. So that idea you've got in your head of how you've now decided to give your energy. Now, this does cover relationships as well, because Libra does fuel the 7th house. So it's about, the idea you've got in your mind about relationships, or in general, it's just what you've got in your head. Like, it's the relationship with your work, it's the relationship with what you offer, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically beginning to do that. It's beginning to take from your head your emotions, and it's beginning to bring it out into the plane of existence. So your emotions may be moved more on Monday of like, oh yeah, even more of like probably acting upon how you've realized, yep, this is how I'm ready to exchange my energy. Okay, so, and then when it moves into Scorpio on the 17th, it's like this way how we've chosen to say, yep, this is how I'm going to give my energy. It's all logical, remember, because the shift doesn't happen till next cycle on the Sunday. This is when we can move more from feeling and intuition and just like, oh, you know, all that stuff that just isn't that logical. But as it goes through that, okay, so as we go through this, as our emotions move us now from, yep, I know how to exchange my energy, to, okay, we're starting to do it, starting to do it more, or you see more on how it can happen within your reality, within the plane of existence. And then it goes through this death, this Scorpio death, to get ready to be rebirthed and transformed. So our emotions may reach a point of recognizing that vulnerability is actually your strength. So as we get into Mars Day on Tuesday, is recognizing that your vulnerability is a strength on how you've chosen to actually exchange your energy. You may have to get a little vulnerable. Your emotions may move in this vulnerable way. However, if that happens, then amazing. Like I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Just live, you know, it runs on autopilot. But then as you've reached this, like, whoa, yes, this is what I'm truly about. This is how I'm ready to truly exchange my energy, you accept that, and then you can be rebirthed. Okay, so this is where the transformation and this eclipse energy of this shifting your reality type of thing, because it's these big energetic exchanges happening, particularly this year. Like, it's not the same every year, because also child is in Virgo. So there's a lot about even your inner child. So even your inner child is in this Virgo energy. We've got Black Moon, Lilith, Virgo, Mars, Virgo, 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 Virgo. There's a lot about how you are ready to exchange your energy from this point on. Once you then act on how you've exchanged this energy during this eclipse season, it brings about that sudden change. Okay, because you're now exchanging your energy in a different way, and from that energy exchange, it changes your toroidal field, it changes the experiences you attract to you, and all of that type of stuff. So yes, so that's why it's like transformation is truly happening. Transformation is truly happening, and to trust yourself, basically. Definitely trust yourself, because even your inner child, when it's ready to be birthed, that's going into Libra. So we are, after this, after this, Bubba, please, thank you. We are entering heavy into the balancing and bringing balance from how you're choosing to exchange this energy. But anyway, back to the moon, the mover of your emotions. It's after it has this rebirth, as we then move into this Ophiuchus energy, after we've reached this depth of, yes, I truly am going to exchange my energy in this way. It may be a big step. This could be like your emotions could be moving you to relationships, romantic relationships, family relationships, your type of work. It's literally like taking that next step and recognizing your vulnerability in it, which is the Scorpio energy. Your emotions will be moved that way. And once you tap into these watery depths of Scorpio, that thing where it's just like, you may feel vulnerable because it's like, do I really want to do this again because I've been hurt so many times? But really, no, like this, you're coded to make shit happen. So trust your coding, you know what I'm saying? Just trust yourself. If it's what you're feeling drawn to do, then do it for sure. But reaching that watery depths then brings about the Ophiuchus transformation. So Ophiuchus is Mommy, yes. Well, I'm soon done. Ophiuchus is linked to magnesium within the periodic table. Magnesium is like the sustainer, generator, literally generator of energy. So it has the ability to transform your energy, to heal and transform. It's known as the serpent bearer. So yeah, I had to just have a little sip of my grapefruit juice. But Ophiuchus is known as, it heals and transmutes, known as the serpent bearer. There's literal transformation happening here after you've reached your watery depths and you've had this death to then be rebirthed in Ophiuchus. So again, like your emotions coming to the 19th, at closer to the end of the cycle, it's your emotions may be moving you more towards like, yes, I'm actually going to change this now. Like, I'm actually going to change this now. I'm going to, yeah, putting in the steps to change, basically. So, round about this time, there may not be much action for things, but getting towards the end of the cycle, as we go into Ophiuchus and Sagittarius, this change begins to come more about. Should I put that up there? Like, I mean, this lighting is not the best. Like, it's not even that dark. So yeah, this change comes about anyway through Ophiuchus. Oh, forgive me. It just looks like gothic to me, even though it's far from gothic, but it's the vibe I'm getting. Yes, your emotions may be moving you more to actually transform, coming towards the end of the cycle. Okay, so do keep that in mind with your emotions. And as the moon moves into Sagittarius, closer to the end of the Thursday, it's still the Thursday, your emotions are moving you now in this new direction. It's like, okay, Sagittarius is known as the centurion with its arrow. It's like it's focused, a bit like Mars. It's focused and it's sure of the direction it's now ready to go in. So the way your energy in motion, your emotions are beginning to move you, you are more clear with that direction. And as I said, all of this transformation, this how you're ready to bring this out into the plane of existence, how you tap into what's possibly vulnerable but is necessary. and how you transform and how your emotions move you to be like, yes, I'm transforming in this way. You're probably making active moves to change and to go in like this clear direct focus, this clear direct direction, whether that could be to do with travel, because Sagittarius does cover travel. It covers higher perspectives, higher learnings, things a bit mystical and esoteric too, from a philosophical point of view. So from a, not just, oh, I just believe in it. No, you've got the receipts when it comes to Sagittarius. Excuse me, so you can explain why you see reality in that way, for example. All right, so burping up the place. But then it's all logical and rational. So I'm gonna need you to just trust yourself. It's not just, oh, should I do it? No, your emotions are moving you this cycle in a logical and rational way. This whole transformation to then move your emotions and your energy in this new direction that's coming up is all logical and rational. That's why I also say, like, even if you got probably big, your feelings towards something that's big, this big change, you're just like, how is that gonna happen? The idea will come this cycle, okay? It's going to come, and trust yourself, because how your energies move and how your feelings and your emotions and feelings about the direction and the way you'd like to go is logical, so it can be done. So don't sleep on yourself. Do not sleep on yourself. So that's why I say, like, yo, when I say my life, when I say my life, I say the only extra type of work is if I am a personal astrological advisor to a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. Like, that's it. That is it. I will experience the love I deserve, period, point blank. And like, there's so much money, I don't know what to do with it at times. Like, I'm reaching places, I don't know how, don't know when, but I'm trusting myself. For sure, I am trusting myself. So, with that being said, let's tap on to the tarot. If any of this did make sense, do let me know. Okay, do let me know. If it resonated, do give that thumbs up. And of course, if you'd like to enter the competition. And if not, grab a reading from me, or grab a calendar. So, into the tarot, and then we'll get into the present moment. Let me just shuffle this a little bit better, because it's not been pre-shuffled at all. So it's not been pre-shuffled. Oh, okay. Collective. What is happening eclipse season? What is happening during the first cycle of eclipse season? I'm not the best shuffler, I'm just doing it in whatever way. Feeling called to do this, so I'm feeling called to do that. We kind of just do what we feel. So, what's happening this cycle? Okay, that come out first. Right. Can we clarify that this cycle? What's happening this cycle after the solar eclipse? With this transformative energy, what's happening for the whole collective? What's coming true? There's a tower moment, so change, as I said. What's coming through? Can that clarify? Change in what area? Can you make it clear? Make it clear. I just want the clearest message. What's coming through for the collective after the eclipse during this cycle? Cycle of the 15th to the 21st of October in the 223 year. Skull and Bones reversed. Well, what's happening this cycle? Is it just the one? That come up. Interesting. Can we get any more clarity? A Tower, 8 of Swords. That's come up twice. Interesting. Any more clarity? I saw that before in the same way. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck. All right. So we had the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. So we'll leave that right there at the bottom. We then had Temperance come up. So we have to be patient with something. It makes sense already because whatever tower's coming through, I'm not familiar with these. I have to check it out. But whatever is coming through, something is coming through quick. Maybe it's this tower moment, but there's some patience we do need to have. But let's see. So we know what the tower is. The tower, something is changing, something is coming in to bring that change. It makes sense because, like I says, we are in eclipse season. We're doing this big shift of energy on how we are exchanging our energy, which will ultimately change what we attract into our hologram, into our personal hologram. Okay, so the breakdown of something old is happening for something to obviously come in. And whatever's coming in may be a little bit fast, as I'm just finding all of them. I keep my hand on the finger. I keep my finger in the spot so I can easily get back to it. Okay. So, first of all, anyway, I want to touch on the 8 of Wands. Oh, okay. It's the 8 of Wands in reverse. So it is in reverse. As you can see, the handle of the wand is at the bottom. So it is in reverse. Where is... Just finding one more, just so I can get to it straight away. Is it King? King of Pentacles. Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just stare. I stare at shit. So the tower, some external change is happening. A tower moment is happening. This could be just like amazing, like basically that tower moment, that necessary shift in your reality to bring you to the direction you're ready to go in. This could be an opportunity that comes in. This could be someone offering something. This could be just this like, whoa, this shift that's beyond your control, but it's also ready to bring in what can support you and what's new. Okay, with the tower being there, 1 and 6 is 7. So 1 is like structure, support, assertiveness. 6 is the material. So straight away, it's like change happening in the material, or this new structure is appearing in your material, and it equals 7. So that's coming from source. So it is source code, it is the hologram, it's the natural coding playing itself out in synchronicity at this time. So whatever comes in this cycle, this tower moment that just like shifts probably your whole perspective. Obviously trust it. I'll say trust it all the time. Then we've got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So the 8 of Swords means self-sabotage, powerlessness, feeling trapped, waiting to be rescued, feeling victimized, floundering in feeling, bound by your illusion. Now it's in reverse, so that's telling me you are not self-sabotaging, you are not feeling powerless, you are not feeling trapped, you are not waiting to be rescued, there's no victimization, you're not just bound by your own delusions anymore and illusions, and you're just not caught and stuck in your feelings. Movement, basically. Movement. So from this tower moment may come about movement. But what's this Queen of Wands because she's reversed and she popped up twice reverse. So Queen of Wands, self-assured, attractive, a woman who knows where she's going, sexually accomplished, never phased, energetic and busy. So energetic and busy, I said at the beginning of this video that we need to slow down. So there's no being super busy during transformation time, and it's a heavy transformation as it's eclipse. So there's no being busy. There's no, it's still, I guess, wondering, okay, what am I gonna do? Because we're going through this transformation before Sagittarius comes in and makes it clear in that direction. Okay. So yeah, you may just want to keep yourself to yourself even. I don't know, but just don't be busy. I feel what I'm taking more from the Queen of Wands is you're just not so energetic and not so busy. If you need to sleep, sleep. It's in reverse. You don't need to be up and about just doing the most right now. You just need to maybe contemplate this Tower moment, because from this Tower moment, it's just like you're not stuck. Okay, you're not self-sabotaging, you're not stuck. But from this Tower moment, transformation needs to come. So you can't be too busy doing other stuff right now. Yes, and then we had, bottom of the deck was the 8 of Wands. But then we obviously had Temperance. I didn't find Temperance. I got the King of Pentacles. So Temperance in and of itself, it's like no overindulgence, I feel, at this point. Be temperate in what you do. Be temperate in how you're exchanging your energy. That's what I'd like to just say from my own little thing. But let's read it. So Sagittarius is its astrological infinity. Self-control, compromise, moderation, virtue, blending of ideas. Ooh, harmony and understanding. Moderation will create balance. Need for cooperation, healing energy, being centered, vitality and well-being. So what stood out to me the most with this is blending of ideas, cooperation, moderation, of course. So I says someone or something, whether a job opportunity, is coming in, this new venture in your career, this new person, it could be all, or just depends on obviously you and what you've done in your reality, you know what I'm saying? But something's coming in where it's like, okay, I can blend these ideas together. This is probably coming from this Tower moment, which will no longer leave you stuck. You will have to kind of contemplate it on how you're kind of gonna do it. If there's any emotions or like, oh no, I'm a little bit scared, it's like tapping into that. So that's why you can't be so energetic and busy this cycle. Don't busy yourself up. Like, there's so much people I need to meet. There's so much people I need to do, so much things I need to do. But after today and tomorrow, I'm beginning to slow down, but come Saturday, 100% I'm slowed down because Mama's being treated. I've been taken out. So I'm super happy about that, to get some nice fresh air during the eclipse. So in nature. So I'm excited and I'm truly grateful. But anyway, yes, someone's coming in. Something's coming in where you may want to collaborate, cooperate with each other. And it's like you need to obviously have a balance then of energy and moderation of energy to create that harmony and understanding, as it said here. Because we're heavy in Virgo energy, as I've mentioned before. How many is in Virgo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've literally got 6. Oh my days. There's 6 luminaries in Virgo. Let me move that so you can see it. And this, you can see, we're not stuck anymore. We're not self-sabotaging because my man don't even want to stay there. So let me just put them there. But we've got 6 luminaries. You know what these are. I'm not moving them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I say about the number 6? 6 is the material. Your material is shifting right now. If you feel like you've generally just been stuck for time, fam, where's Mars? Oh, Venus. Venus is in Leo. So yes, this Virgo energy is going to continue when Venus transits. But if you've just been feeling like stuck, like your reality hasn't changed, we are literally cultivating how we're going to exchange our energy now with all these luminaries in there, which will impact our actual material reality. Okay, so it's quite big. It's quite big. Like I says, this tower moment isn't keeping us stuck. We're not self-sabotaging anymore. We can't be busy at this time because something new is coming in. We're cooperating with someone, probably meeting someone new to bring about this change. This change and this cooperation may bring about this King of Pentacles energy, which is reliable, enterprising, philanthropic, charismatic, financial advisor, resolute, has the Midas touch. I still don't know what that is, you know. Still me no know. Anyway, this tower moment that comes in, and this individual or people or friendships, whatever, who you're cooperating with, may literally bring about this more of this stability. You'll feel more stable in this direction. You're ready to go and exchange your energy now. You're feeling more stable because it's like someone who does have the finances may come in. So that may give more of that stability. It's like, oh yeah, that's probably why you're no longer feeling stuck, stagnant, because it's impacting all of that. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, oh gosh, King of Pentacles. And it is happening fast. So this financial advisor and someone who comes in, this tower moment, the person coming into your life, they're definitely reliable, trustworthy. They're very giving. They want to give to you. So this is why it could feel like an amazing, just like if you are working, this amazing job opportunity, this amazing next step in your career or your direction that you're going, this amazing just like love offer. It could be a love offer. We did get a lot of love in the last cycle, so that could still be it. And it brings about this reliableness. You feel like you can rely and trust them because they're very giving, they're philanthropic, they're charismatic. You may be like, oh, it may get you smiling. This offer, whatever it could be, could get you smiling, and it's coming in fast, people. This is coming in fast. If you've been feeling stuck, stagnant, it's coming in fast. This tower moment, this cooperation with someone, and someone who is very giving in nature and could advise you, who could literally advise you, is coming in quickly. We've got the 8 of Wands there. So we've got news, quick developments, making intentions clear, everything up in the air, sorting out priorities, resolving unfinished business. So unfinished business being there, it could be a past person, maybe even a past opportunity that has come up recently. You know, I was like, oh, because I'm not doing over the transits today, it's gonna be a shorter video. Nah fam, it says long, come we can chat. But anyway, whoever this person is, to bring about this stability, to bring about this this that's gonna come and literally give to you, to give you, just present an offer that's just, you're probably just like, whoa, which may be the whole tower moment, and that's why you're no longer feeling stuck. No time to obviously be busy, and it's about working on how you're going to cooperate with this individual, whether that's work, romantic, friendship, platonic, you know, or with your family. But it's happening quickly. Okay, and moving on to the present moment, because the present moment is all that matters. So do remember now, we have I spoke a lot about it in the last video, but we do have Pluto stationing direct, as well as the moon is in Virgo. It's still in Leo now, and I feel that's probably why my emotions were moved to kind of just talk confidently about this is all technology, live your life. Okay, but by the time you're watching this, it will have first touch base in Virgo, so this is the beginning of what I started with. And what else? And of course it is the eclipse in Virgo soon. So Pluto stationing direct. Pluto is major transformation. I said it in my last video. It's major transformation, and it's now moving forward in its momentum, meaning you've already put the things in place to then be able to transform. Okay, again, it all makes sense and it all aligns with all the Virgo energy. With all of the Virgo energy, and it stations direct. It stationed direct yesterday. Yeah. So yesterday it stationed direct. It is a slower moving luminary, so of course it needs a bit more time to pick up its momentum. It's like this. It's like this, whereas like the rest of them are a bit more fast. But anyway, but that has stationed. Oh wow, top of the deck. I was just shuffling it randomly and I didn't even notice, but look what's at the top of the deck. Oh dear. Yeah, top of the deck. This transformation work that we've literally been doing this whole time, we will begin to see the impacts of that this cycle. This cycle, we're seeing it. Okay, you may still feel a little tired with the eclipse energy. So as I said, there's no time to be a busy bee. Rest when you need to rest. Have temperance in how you're giving and exchanging your energy. Oh dear, we've had this again, but I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there, but this was just there next. It's obviously like the ending of this pain has come. This is the end. All right, but that obviously wasn't there. We're reaching this 10 of Cups. But yeah, as I do wrap up, remember, the eclipse anyway is bringing about massive change. Pluto stationing direct is bringing about massive change. We're fulfilled. This tower moment coming in. Yeah, this is change is happening. It's coming in quick. Okay, so it's coming in quick, people. And we will feel, our cups will be filled from this tower moment that comes in. From this very giving individual. Yeah. So, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Angel out. Bye. Let me know if it resonates, okay? Remember the competition and let me know if you want a reading or anything. But I'll see you in the next cycle. Au revoir.